a.m. on February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2026. I'm out here. There's a shot. There's May, Diana, my YouTube advertisement. And we're out here. I don't know if you can see it or not. The sun's kind of bright. It's the MGM Grand. Sun's kind of bright this morning. I just wanted to create a live video because I'm finally able to do it. But the last live video that I created, I tried going live with it, and for some reason it reclassified it as private, and it's got a lock on it, and it's gotten no views. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen with this one. But I'm going to take the time to do a couple of things in this video. As you know, I have created a community around earning money online. And I give a bunch of free knowledge and information in a 20 video course. Jesus Christ. In a 20 video course inside that free community. It is school, SKOOL.com/keeping-it-real-academy. Now, that community is down for about 2 days, possibly 3 days, for some maintenance and to fix a couple things that I did that broke it. But I'm learning how to not break it again, and that shouldn't happen again. So if by chance you go to either the link in my profile or the URL that I just said to you guys, and you try to sign up for the Keeping It Real Academy, and it does not let you, just give it 24 hours and try it again, because I should be up and running again by then. In that academy, in that community, which membership to the Keeping It Real Academy is 100% free. You'll never have to pay anything to be a member of that community. And the course, the Keeping It Real Academy free course, is just that. It is also 100% free. The knowledge and instructions on how to set up your own income stream online that actually works. Now, this is something that actually works. It's not just some guru telling you something that's going to be complicated for you to do. I've made the 20 videos in the free course so very simple and so very clear that anyone can do it. And as we all know, if you're trying to set up an online income stream, you generally would need a website, which would mean you'd need a website builder, hosting, which would mean you would need to pay for hosting, a domain, and then you would have to pay for site security and a lot of other things like You would need an email responder tool. You would need a forum forum platform. You would need an LCM, which is a learning module. Um, what else would you need? What else would you need? You would need Zoom or some kind of live streaming video capability. You would also need a calendar. There's quite a few things that you would need to create an online business to set up. It's called a tech stack, okay? And you need about 8 different tools that each have their own login. They each have their own dashboard, their own support system, and you would have to tie all those together in order to create an actual online income stream. Now, there's AI out there that says they can build a beautiful website and go live with it and yada, yada, yada. But you still need payment processors. You still need email responders. You still need a lot, even after that AI is finished. So that's an absolute lie. But in my free course, I teach you how to avoid that whole tech stack. I present you with a tool, one tool that has all of the whole tech stack already embedded inside that tool, ready for you to use, no problem. Now, generally, if you were to buy all those tools I was talking about in that tech stack, you're going to spend on the low end $1,200 to $1,500, and on the high end $3,000 to $5,000 to get that tech stack up and running and functioning correctly. You're probably also going to need to contact support to teach you how to tie all that shit together correctly so that it works properly. But the tool that I suggest you use in my free course, not only does it not cost anywhere near $1,000, it is, for the pro module, it is $99 a month. And for the hobby module, it is $9 a month. So for as little as $9 a month, you can take care of your whole tech stack. And with the knowledge that I give you in my free course, you can have an online income stream up and running with the potential to earn income for as low as $9 a month. Now, that is value. That is value right there. That's what they mean when they say, when you are creating a course, an educational community, or some kind of course, you have to give free value first in order to get people to pay for further education. Now, in the Keeping It Real Academy, there is further education that will cost a fee. It'll either be a monthly fee or an annual fee. That will be your choice. But that is not until after you have already created an online income stream and it's up and running, and you have the value that I have given you in all the knowledge in the free course, and it's free. I do this because I want you guys to know that I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not just feeding you some pipe dream. I have, for 5 years now, I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars trying to create an online income stream. And yes, I have failed. For a good 5 years now, I have failed. The difference between the Keeping It Real Academy and all of my other income streams that I've tried to create is that I have gained, not only do I have the 5 years of knowledge on what not to do from all my failures, but I also have a year of super deep study on 4 people that I consider mentors who are super, super successful. A couple of them make over $100 million a year. Each one of these mentors has their own their own niche that they are super, super successful in online. I'm talking about Dan Martell, Gary Vaynerchuk, Alex Hormozy, Sam Ovens. All of those gentlemen are super, super successful. And if you spend any time online, you see that they have hundreds and hundreds of videos, free videos, that teach you how to create income online and how to scale your business and whatnot. And I've spent at least a year, if not more, in deep study of all 4 of those guys. So I have that knowledge. And I'm also following a step-by-step guide from another gentleman, a Swedish gentleman, who is very successful. He's made $4 million in the last 18 months doing exactly the method that I teach you guys how to do. Okay? Exactly the method. Now, I don't copy him word for word, but the Keeping It Real Academy has been going step by step, just how that gentleman is teaching me how to do it. And about 3 steps behind me, I have been creating the Keeping It Real Academy. So I'm just a few steps ahead of you guys. If you join the Keeping It Real Academy, I'm just a few steps ahead of you guys in creating and scaling my online income stream. So at this point, I am super close to being ready to monetize my online income stream, which is the Keeping It Real Academy full course. That's going to be my online income stream. So I have spent the last 3 weeks building out all of my free material, my free value to you guys. And I've incorporated all the knowledge that I've learned through my mentors, through my failures, and through this gentleman who is teaching me step by step how to do this. I have incorporated all of that inside my free course. Okay? Now, my next step is the monetization of it. And that doesn't mean that membership to the Keeping It Real Academy is going to start charging money. Does not mean that. To be a member of the Keeping It Real Academy will always be free, 100% free, because I believe that once you become a member to the Academy, you should remain a member to the Academy, because you might be able to meet people on there. And when you meet people, you create opportunities. And also, I'm going to continue to build out the Academy. This free course that I created is focused on a free course on building an educational community income stream. Now, I'm going to create another free course on creating an affiliate marketing income stream. And then there'll be another free course on creating a digital marketing income stream. So you see, the community will continue to grow. There will continue to be free value all the time. But there will also be a full course that you will be supplied a link to inside the community that will require a payment. That has nothing to do with your free membership to the community. So anyway, that is my that's what I wanted to say about the Keeping It Real Academy. Right now, I am out here on the Strip in Las Vegas, doing what I have been doing for the last 4 or 5 months, being homeless out here on the Strip. I am flying a sign because I need to come up with the $50 for tomorrow's rent. I have graduated from sleeping in the dirt to sleeping in a $50 a night hotel, which I have been able to keep the room. By the grace of God, I've been able to make at least $50 a day to keep the room. But I am also coming up with the $99 for that tool that I explained to you guys about in the beginning of this video. It comes with a 14-day free trial, and my free trial is up. So, and as I said, I did not create my paid course yet, so therefore I haven't been making any money off of my income stream. But my income stream is set up and ready to go. I just haven't went live with the paid part of it yet because I just finished creating the free value. So it's a little bit of a struggle for me, but I'm definitely not a quitter, and I will figure it out. Now, on the next subject that I would like to talk with you guys about, if you are a business owner or someone that has employees in the Las Vegas area, I am needing employment. I am not naive, neither do I think any of you are. An online income stream takes effort, dedication, commitment, and most importantly, it takes time for people to notice it. You have to get attention to it and whatnot. Well, in that time, I'm out here broke. So what I'm needing and what I am hoping is that there's somebody here in the Las Vegas area that could possibly give me a job. Now, I've got tons of experience in a lot of areas. I'm 51 years old, and I have done many jobs in my life. I was a commercial flooring installer for 4 or 5 years, rose up through that business and became a supervisor. I was a supervisor for a year of my own crew, me and 3 other guys. We were able to complete the floor in a super Walmart, one of the Walmarts that has the grocery store and the department store all in one. We were able to come in to a bare concrete floor, and I would read the blueprint. We would lay it all out, chalk line everything out, and we'd have the floor laid in 10 to 12 days. A super Walmart. That's everything. Ceramic tile on the walls, on the floor, vinyl composition tile in the aisles and under the shelves, carpeting in the clothing sections, even the carpeting on the poles the cove base on the walls. Um, I'm very experienced in laying flooring. Um, I also did a carpentry course for the last 6 months of my prison term in Pennsylvania. So, and that was, we had classroom training and on the job training by a journeyman that would come into the prison and check me and 9 other guys out every day. And we went out for 6 months. Um, we built a couple barns for the 4-H fair. We remodeled a bathroom for an older woman. We built a dugout for the local softball field. We built a shed, a large shed, and roofed it and everything. So I learned how to do all phases of carpentry in that. And I've also built, living in Northern California before I got here, being, pretty much homeless and self-employed for the 20 years that I lived in Humboldt County. I built at least 5 or 6 indoor grow scenes for growing marijuana. Helped wire them, helped roof them, framed and sheeted them, insulated them. I helped a friend of mine build his whole entire house, turned a stock car garage into a whole entire house. Let's see what else. I was a plastic injection mold operator when I was a teenager, in my late teens. I was a dishwasher and a banquet janitor for 2 different hotels and a golf course. I was a golf caddy and had a paper route from the time I was 12 until I was 16. Let's see here. And being, being the ex-felon that I was, I've got lots of people skills and lots of sales skills. And my felonies are not anything to do with hurting anybody else. Like, it sounds bad, but the only thing I did was I was a drug trafficker and a gun trafficker. I transported guns and drugs across the country, and I did my time for that. I did my time for that. I did a couple terms, in California for that, and I have been out of trouble now for almost 10 years, a little over 9 years. I've been off of parole and out of trouble, no new charges, nothing like that. I've been clean and sober for close to a year. So I have no problem passing a urine test. I do have a lot of people skills. I am good at talking to people, and I'm quite intelligent. I do have the ability to learn. You can show me something once, maybe twice at the most, as long as you're showing me how to do it physically, and I'm doing it right there with you. I can learn one time. And like I said, I'll work for minimum wage, scrubbing toilets, mopping floors, doing dishwasher job. I'll do the dishwasher job and take out the trash and help close down a restaurant every night. Whatever job that you have, I'm confident that I can do for you. And I'll work for minimum wage. I'm just needing a little bit of help to get on my feet to where I can keep mine and my partner's head above water. I've got me, my partner, and 2 dogs, and I have some bills now every month. Now that I'm trying to be a responsible, law-abiding person, I have bills every month that are, it's a struggle for me to pay them because even though I've been in a hotel the whole month of February, I still consider that homeless because the first day that I don't have the $50, we're going to be sleeping in the dirt. So I still consider myself homeless right now. But I would much rather have a job than stand out here with a sign. Um, like I said, I can drive heavy equipment. I can read blueprints. Um, I can tell people, I can delegate people, what to do pretty well on a construction site. I know my way around a construction site pretty well, especially a commercial one. Um, I am also willing to do the labor work. I just know that I am 51 years old and I'm not going to be able to keep up with, a younger man, a 20-year-old man in the labor part of it. But I have no problem doing it. I'll dig ditches, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. So if you happen to have some kind of employment and you are in the Las Vegas area, let me know and I would greatly appreciate it. All you got to do is message me here, leave me your phone number or email or some way to get a hold of you. I will be sure to get a hold of you right away. And it would greatly, greatly help me out. God bless everybody. And I wish everybody the best. If you watch my content, much love and respect to you. Yeah. Everybody have a happy Valentine's Day. God bless.